YouTube, hello, Twitch. It has been some time. 4 years, actually, 4 years and 2 months to be exact. I've not played Monster Train since then. I briefly played it on the channel when the last Divinity DLC came out, checked it out, enjoyed it, put it down again. The reason I've come back to it is that the end of this month, I believe it is, Monster Train 2 is coming out. And maybe we'll check it out, we'll see. Either way, I remember it's been a fun game. Some people in the community said, like, if you enjoy Slay the Spire, you should play this. I'm letting them know, I played this, there's a playlist on my channel, so you can go and watch, like, my 10 or so episodes of this I think I played before. Anyway, we're not going to do anything crazy, because as I said, I literally don't remember this game beyond, like, I remember when the classes ate some other members of the class, and I enjoyed that mechanic quite greatly. So maybe we'll play as them. But yeah, we're just going to do a standard run. I think this game has like Ascensions or like, no, it's not called Ascension this game, it's called something train related. I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to do a bog standard run. Unless I've not turned it on, in which case we're not doing a bog standard run. Covenant is the thing. So I actually even forgot about this, that you pick a primary clan and a secondary clan. That's one of the cool things about this game, right? You get to pick your multi-class to begin with. And as I said when I played Slay the Spire, or I have been playing Slay the Spire, I really enjoy it when you get decks which let you put cards from other classes into your own deck. It's only really the Watcher, right? And maybe the Defect has access to those cards that mix things up a little bit. At least from what I've seen. Anyway, we can be Wormkin, Hellhorn, Awoken, Stygian Guard, Umbra, which I think is the E.T. Boys, the Melting Remnant, which I vaguely remember, and the Wormkins. What is this thing? Oh, it changes my champion. Okay, but there's actually a lot of detail in this game that I forgot about. Okay, we'll play as the Umbra, because I just enjoyed them. What's your other guy? Penumbra? Or Primordium? Unit can be eaten multiple times. Okay. I'm just going to play as the bog standard character while I work. I say bog standard character. I'll play as the base form. And I'll let Jesus spin the wheel of the allied clan. And as I said, I'm going to turn off the Covenant thing for now, because I don't want to worry about it too much. Not going to worry about mutators. Just let me remember how to play the game again. One of the things I do remember about this game is it's not like a lot of the other battles where you just have all your guys on two-dimensional field, I suppose. This is like a 3D chess type of thing. There are multiple layers, and you have to defend all of the layers, right? Upgrade your champion. Herzl's Horde. Gain an artifact. I can't remember what the optimal route for all this is, so we'll figure this out again. Man, a lot of people ask questions of what game would you like to replay again as if it was the first time? For me, that could be any game. All I have to do is not play it for like 3 years, and I just forget everything about it. It's glorious. Let's upgrade the champion. So I can either get summon, gain 2 slots, because I think this is the other game mechanic, right? These 3 yellow blips are like a size value, and you can only summon a certain number of size to a floor. So if you play this Penumbra on the floor, you get +2 size on that floor as well. Or Lifesteal and Gorge, it gains stats. It gets bigger and bigger over time. My only slight issue again is capacity issues with this, but you know what? Let's take Glutton. I think Glutton is more in keeping with the mechanic of this character. Oh, yeah, both. I can't remember exactly how many slots you have on a floor to default with, so I may have fucked up, but we should be able to get to the first area, right, which lets me upgrade. We can beat the first boss, surely. Sting spells get more magic power. I think Sting is just the default card for the deck, right? Can I look at my deck? Is it here? Oh, we are the Plant Boys as well. I think the Sting is the Plant Boys ability now. So, I don't have Sting in my deck, right? Or gain 7 Ember on the first turn of battle. Spent to play cards from your hand. Let me get improved Firebox, because I think that's mana cheat. And let's take a battle. And things will start to jog the old memory banks. Oh, this is the other thing about this game, right? You can make the battles harder and you get another reward from it. So, non-boss enemies have spikes 3. When a unit with spikes is attacked, the attacker takes 1 damage per stack. So we take 3 back. Turn it on. I'm not a coward. Mama didn't raise a coward, okay? Okay, so it's 5 slots per floor. We can work with that. And also this Penumbra has lifesteal, so I believe this will heal back onto the character itself. So we kind of counter the Thorns effect, right? Theoretically. Penumbra me. Give me a morsel, please. After the next round of combat, this unit will be eaten by the front unit without an eaten ability. Okay, I understand. So we want this guy to get eaten. Now, what we could also do is put this guy at the front to take a hit. But I don't want him to take a hit, to be honest with you. I'd rather just get the morsel effect off. Buff this guy, give him more attack, which will give me more... It gives me more lifesteal, but I guess I don't need it because it's on 2 attacks. It's still more damage. More damage is more good. And then we've got 9 mana. I might as well just give him regen. And we'll end the turn there. So we've got regen, so we get 3 health at the end of turn. And decreases by 1 each turn. I can't remember quite on the order. We'll figure it out now. I can't remember if I attack first or they attack first. If I attack first, I'm going to hit this guy for 20. He's going to live on 5. Then I think it goes from left... Well, sorry. It goes from center to right, I believe is the ordering. We'll figure it out. I might want to turn the speed down just while I remember how to do this again. Because that was instantaneous. Let me just turn it on normal for a second while I remember exactly how this works. Alright, my guy was eaten, I believe. Or died, one or the other. This guy is dying this turn. I know that's the symbol. It shows you like roughly what's going to happen. So he dies, he heals. Who cares? We'd like to put someone on this floor because otherwise I'm going to get hit and they've only got 80 health. And I think this health goes between floors, right? So I'll put a train steward on this floor to protect me from this area. Now, I'd also like to get this guy because he gives me 50 gold. Currently there's nothing on this floor, but... Okay, we'll put a train steward here. Actually, hang on a sec. I could put a morsel here. And the morsel will just kill him, I believe. Yes, he's dying now. You can get 6 health. And I'll put another train steward behind you. And Penumbra can just deal with that bottom floor. So yeah, they go first, I think. Yes. And then these guys who move forwards at the turn, it doesn't matter if they move to the door because they have no attack. So it literally isn't a problem. I think. Now we want the steward up here. Protect the morsel. Kill this guy. Get eaten. And I'm thrilled with this. Might as well heal you. I was about to say, how do we take damage? It's the thorns that's hurting me. Now I think about it, did that morsel on the first floor die? Because of thorns. I think that's what happened. But no, I didn't get thorns. Because I ate him on that turn. Whatever. I forgot a boss is about to come, so I should probably have been like working on this bottom floor. Hey ho, it's fine. I mean, we're already winning this, I believe. You're at full health. Yeah, we have, like, no reason to do anything on any other floor. I guess I'll just do this, but I don't think it matters. By the way, if the battle doesn't resolve in one turn, it repeats the cycle and you go over and over again. At least for that last battle. Okay. Prismal Dust, consume, apply 1x damage shield. I think damage shield is like Divine Shield from Hearthstone. It just protects you from damage. Consume can only be played once per battle. And you can magnify the result by playing more mana. Interesting. That could be really good on the first turn where I get like 10 energy. Oh, I forgot about Ember Drain. Immortal Trade. Give a unit Lifesteal 4 and Ember Drain 2. At the start of your turn, lose 1 energy for each stack of Ember Drain, decreases each turn. So it's like another downside for playing a card, right? And Mind Collapse, deal 3x damage to enemy unit, slay, you gain 2 energy back. Honestly, give me this. Consume cards that are easy to take anyway, because we can just get them out the deck. There's the Sting that we were talking about earlier. There's also Razor Sharp Edge, apply 10 attack but lose 2 health, sorry. Wildwood Custodian, draw 1 each turn. And Sting, deal 10 to the front enemy unit, draw 1 next turn. I distinctly remember in this game that you typically have builds which are spell focused, or you can at least have a more spell focused build and a more minion focused build. A bit like Hearthstone again. I feel like right now I'm a bit more minion focused just from the get-go because of what my starting character was. I could get behind Razor Sharp Edge. It's a little bit dangerous, I think, because he doesn't have that much health, but just doing a bit of extra damage, especially with lifesteals, surely it's a good trade, right? Forge your units to gain new powers, gain an Awoken unit, forge your spells, or gain an Umbra unit. My units are pretty weak right now because I didn't grab another unit, because I don't think you can forge your starting character, right? Your champion. So I'm only going to be able to hit Train Stewards right now, which, you know, it's fine. The Train Stewards they're the members of the team, right? Well, I think I want to take some more Umbra units, so I'll go this way. I'm a bit concerned about the spell forging, but I have some spells. Upgrade a spell to cost 1 less mana. Upgrade a spell with 10 magic. Upgrade a spell to gain double stack, and it costs 1 more. Status effects stacks added by this card are doubled. That seems very interesting with the Divine Shield one. It's a one-time use, but is that not potentially disgusting? The amount of shielding I could get on a unit. We can also remove the card, which I don't think is a bad idea. In fact, I think it's a good idea. In fact, let's start with that. Let's purge a card. These restores are pretty nice, but I don't think I desperately need to keep them right now. So we'll get rid of them first. Two times damage shield. Let's do it. And with the X effect, I don't think that gave me the +1 effect. Did it? It still says X on it, so I think I may have cheated the game, unless it was X -1 to start with. Okay, so there are certain cards not eligible with this. That's what I kind of thought. And make a card cost 1 less. Now, does this work with this? I think to be safe, we should test that. Okay, I don't know if it does work with that. Oh, no, it does work. It's -1 here. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah, it's times -1. It's still pretty good, actually. Even with the -1 on it. I think I'm just going to put it on Razor Sharp's Edge. Because I assume this is like if I spent 3 mana, I would gain 4 shields on. It's still pretty good. I mean, that's great. It feels like this is better just because it counts the act of that, but It is a one-time use thing, but hey-ho. I've Giga buffed a spell. We won't do the reroll, obviously, because I've only got, like, 50 gold. Umbra unit, Shadow Eater, Gorge. Restore 10 health, deal 10 damage to the enemy units. So Gorge, I think, is an effect that triggers when you eat a unit. Morsel Master. When you summon a morsel unit on this floor, create a copy. That just sounds fun. I'm gonna be honest with you. That sounds fun. I also remember this unit. And if I remember a unit, it probably means the unit was pretty good. Or at least pretty fun. Bard Disciples. Enemy unit enters with 10 armor. Do you think I'm scared? I'm not. Okay, I didn't draw the card I wanted to start with, but hey-ho. Enchant. Other friendly units on the same floor gain spikes. Okay, so this guy's Giga buffed, like, as in defensively. Has no attack, but he's just going to gain spikes, and I hit him multiple times, and it's going to hurt me. Joke's on you, though, I have lifesteal, so I simply don't care. I realistically can't morsel make it on that floor right now because I don't have the room. So I'll morsel make it one floor up. And then we'll start getting some morsels if you don't mind, and just Giga buffing the morsel maker. Giga buff this morsel maker if you don't mind. And then we could put this guy on this floor here, but it doesn't really move the needle. This guy's only got 40 health right now. And I kill him in 2 hits regardless. So I think I'm just going to let this slide and put the train steward on the top floor. This is preparing for the future, right? You can tell if you have won using a card before the golden frame. They also get a special stamp if you have used to beat the true ending. Okay. I see. So much nom-noms. Okay, so they moved up a floor. But now you have my morsel maker. The morsels, I'm going to be honest with you, are all going onto this floor. Because I get double the morsel value. I don't have a way to kill this guy. I think this is the other reason why you put spells that deal damage in your deck to just snipe people in the back row. I think we're just going to have to let this guy go, sadly. Yeah, sadly, I'm going to have to let him go. And I'll throw some regen onto you. Yeah, very funny. I'll get you next time, though, buddy. I'm beginning to remember the game mechanics. It's over for you when I do truly remember the game mechanics. Okay, on the top floor, I do need to summon another train steward now to kill the guy at the back. Oh, he's got 10 armor. Wait, I may have fucked up here. Well, I'd say fucked up. I'm going to take some damage here. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll do that. Now you're going down. We always eat morsels on this floor. And I think you just get Super Divine Shield for when the boss comes. And yeah, everyone's dying. Except me. Which is the way you really want it. Alright, and this is the boss. So currently I'm not winning this matchup. Which is pretty spooky, but I think we can deal with this. If I put Train Steward in the front, he will take 2 hit. No, he'll take 1 hit, actually. Because this guy will hit him as well. Which lets you attack 1 more time, I think. Which I think is a better deal for me. Honestly, this is all fine. I get you on the next floor anyway. Another situation where if I just sniped the guy, I could have killed him right now. It's this one that's kind of annoying me. It's breaking my divine shield to like nothing. But yeah, we win here. I'm not going to fuck around with this too much. Just give me the dub. Thank you. Making a morsel. Add a morsel miner to your hands. Can I see what a morsel miner is? I somewhat remember these guys, so I assume they're a good unit. Apply 3 rage. Increases your damage but decreases every turn. And you gain energy. Oh, but it has Ember Drain. Okay, I see. Give me the morsel miner. Restoration detonation. Restore 10 health to a friendly unit. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 5 times the amount healed. I understand. Vine Graph. Deal 3 and move that unit to the front. I like the idea of this. I think we do want healing at some point on a deck, but we had issues with guys at the back, so I want a spell that can snipe the back row. Allied Construct. Inert Multi-Strike 1. Gorge gain fuel 1. So everything this guy eats a unit, he gets more energy, but without any energy, he literally can't attack, which is what inert is. So I literally need a food engine to fuel this guy, which is fine, because it's what I'm doing. Morsel Maker. Wait, do I not have a Morsel Maker? Who do I have? Who's my guy? Morsel Maker. Morsel Master! Morsel Maker resolves. Summon an Antinubra Morsel and a Magma Morsel. Okay. It's pretty good if I combine it with the other guy, but I need a lot of space to make that work, which I just simply don't have right now. Give me Shadow Eater for some AoE damage. Alright, we'll get the Concealed Caverns regardless. Improve spells, improve units. I think at this point we can improve units because we have actually got some units now. Unit with Quick, so Quick goes first, correct? I believe so. Let me give Morsel Master more health, because I think the more I eat, the better he gets, so the longer he survives, the better it is, surely. Give a unit spikes. Oh, I can't have a Quick anymore. That's a bit of a faux power on my front. That being said, it's not great with my squad. It's not terrible, but I'll give you spikes. And give you a bit more health. And that'll do. Oh, quick unit. Only 3 health, though. Animus of Will, 3 health, and you do a lot of damage. I think with what I'm doing right now, it's not really the plan, but I can see a world where you get like this multi-strike unit with a Divine Shield Morsel or a Divine Shield spell on this thing, and you just go to town on someone. But I feel like that would almost be better with Animus of Speed, where you just have a quick effect. But I think I'm going to skip for now and take the 10 gold. Two ornate chests have emerged from the thawing ice. Both chests have a strange lock mechanism that look like they could be picked with shards from the pyre. The more decorated chests might take a few more tries, though. Do you break off some of your pyre to get what's inside? So the pyre is your health, I believe. So I can lose 25 health to get 150 coins, or I can spend a little, 5 of my health to get 25. Now, I don't remember exactly how you heal in this game. I can't remember how easy that is, but let's shoot for the moon. I'll take 25 to give me a big chunk of money. And then we can do a big shop on a future floor. We are about to fight the boss as well, that I look at things. Empowering Offense. Enemy units enter with Rage 2. So that's 4 times more damage that decays, right? Talos attacks every turn and gains armor on Slay. Okay. That's pretty spooky. And then Talos has Slay, gain 15 armor, and has 6 damage and 250 health. So the boss battle works slightly different from what I remember. They like move between different floors and attack you on those floors, you know, that they're on. And then eventually you do the final show-off versus the boss. But you can theoretically, I think, kill a boss before the final showdown, right? Is that how that works? So yeah, if I summon on anyone on that floor, I think I take 10 damage. So I probably won't be doing that. These guys are doing 9 damage. It's pretty disgusting. That's fine though, we have lifesteal. So you can just eat... Wait, hang on a minute. Maybe not my best idea just to send you to your death. I really want to do this. And you can protect the top for now. I can do this with Train Steward on the bottom, but Train Steward then has to die. But I think that's something I'm just going to have to accept here so that Penumbra can clean up behind. Because otherwise Penumbra dies to 2 of these hits. I think this is fine. And by fine, I mean like... It's what I have to do. You don't need regeneration. I mean, the regen's irrelevant now that I think about it, so... Goodbye, Train Steward. Thank you for your service. Square quick would be good. Oh my god, these guys are strong. But here's where AoE damage also comes into effect. If I can get Shadow Eater to eat something, it'd be so powerful. It does happen at the end of the turn, but also Thorns is pretty good into this. I have nothing to eat. That makes me super, super unhappy. You're dying currently, which is not something I really want you to do. I'm going to have to sacrifice a Train Steward. I also can't put Razor Sharp on you, because you'll die. Because you're taking 18. But only staying on 0 because you lifesteal it. Yeah, you're taking 8. You're always doing 12 back, though. Give me this guy. And... I simply don't know. I think we just hold the Train Steward. I don't really want to put you on the top floor right now. Even though I could push some more damage. I think I just want to use the Train Steward to protect my other units to survive a little bit longer. I'm going to risk a little bit here. I'll take a bit of your health off you so that you can hit people. I really would have liked to have eaten... It doesn't matter. I was going to say, we'd like to get a morsel early, but... Gain energy... Gets more stats. And the other one is... the same. One definitely goes here. One goes here, so that you trigger your effect. Although I say that, you're going to kill everyone anyway. So maybe it was irrelevant. Maybe it was irrelevant. My champion is going to die fairly soon, but... maybe this is acceptable at this point? No, I don't think it's acceptable. Let's do this instead and just protect him. And I think that shield could actually be useful, so let's not just waste it. Wow. The scary bottom row. I can kill one of them with Vine Grasp this time. Which I think I'll be doing. It doesn't change anything. I'm aware of that. Get morsel mining, buddy. Honestly, Morsel Master, you're going to be the character to win this battle, I think. They are the same. Eat all of these guys, please. You're going to eat this guy. I think you're dead regardless, so we'll put some healing here, and we'll just protect the top 2 rows. Thank you, champion. You've done some good work. And now you're moving up to my Morsel Master. Oh, you don't want to walk up to my Morsel Master. You have no idea the floor you just come up onto. Get Super Morsel 5 million, please, going. More morsels for the Morsel Lord. You need to get eating the restoration items. I'll Vine Grass one of them to save you a bit of health. Retrospectively, I should have killed this. Well, it didn't matter. Actually, it didn't matter at all. So you get hit, but you're about to eat all these guys anyway, so you sort of gain your health back anyway. You kill people with thorns regardless. Alright, the boss is here. And we are going to ignore them. I'm just not interested in what you're up to. So can I kill this guy at the front? I can turn you into a 22 attacker, which doesn't quite get me there. But with a trained steward, it will do. If I do this, he eats a guy, right? And then does 10 to all, which will kill this guy. I think that's the right play. I also think this is a reasonable play. I'm just getting him juiced for later. And I don't think I put a train steward on... you know what? Fuck it. Put a train steward here. Protect the Bone Shaker! Little do you know, you're literally just... You're the ultimate sandbag right now. Delay the boss for 1 turn, please. That's your job. Thank you. Man, that's a lot of damage still. And you know what? I can put some Super Divine Shield on you. I think that might just kill you, right? It's 12 Divine Shield. The Thorns is going to start, like, ruining you. Alright, we didn't even need to get you up to see the Morsel Master. That's how strong this build was. This is probably why you speed the game up, by the way. But I'll just enjoy the grunting. Alright, 1 boss down. Consumer play Trample. I can see it. Consume. Restore a friendly unit to full health and swap attack and health. No, give me Trample. I think Trample would have gone crazy on that last battle. Attack all units. I need to be a little bit careful right now for space reasons. I'm actually going to skip. I think there was some stuff there that was pretty good, but... And honestly, give me more room. More rooms means I can put more morsels on the floor, which I think is like the ultimate play here. That removes a card. Oh, 2 cards even. That's pretty big. And... duplicate a card. If only I not created my supercard as a consumable spell that I can use once per battle. I guess I could get another Shadow Eater, but I'm actually not super hot on the duplicate side. I think we just get some more money. I think we go on the left side here. Normally, I think I do this duplicate event, but I really don't have something I want to duplicate right now. So, let's not worry about it. As the start of your turn, add a common or uncommon morsel to your hand. I mean, that seems like it just fits the bill, right? Cards in future packs comes with a random upgrade. Ooh, it's actually really hard. Like, this seems like an insane card as well, but... sorry, same relic, but... Surely the morsel with the morsel deck that I'm building right now, it just fits. And now we've got more and more slots. I'm somewhat considering whether or not I can get Morsel Maker on the same row as Morsel Master. Pardon me. I want to see. I'm going to take it, but I might live to regret this. Summon +2 energy on this floor. Oh, it's good. Gorge gives you attack and health. That would actually let you last longer. And honestly, I think my issue right now is you not lasting long enough. Improve Glutton, please. Enemy units enter with Spell Shield 2. Does not... Well, it mainly doesn't matter. Turn that bad boy on. I do have one spell that does damage, but it's only 3, and I really have it to partially move units as well. I remember these guys praising the sun. After combat, they gain 3 attack. Yikes. Say hello to my little friend, the Penumbra. Morsel Maker me. Not the Morsel Master, it's the Morsel Maker. I'll put you on this floor. Honestly, just go here and get eaten. A damage shield, you say? You can take this, I suppose. And I think I'm going to Primal Dust. It feels a bit bad because it kind of ignores the lifesteal, because I think the lifesteal goes under the shields, right? But it's 14 turns of Divine Shield. It surely is, like, insane, no? Oh, that's upsetting that they get someone to the front. Okay, well. The more you know, I guess. Different strat then. We're going to put Shadow Eater on the second floor, I think. And Morsel Master on the top floor. And you're basically just going to fuel up the Shadow Eater. We don't kill the back unit, which is what it is, I guess. Get 2 of them. And I think this is okay. Get killed. Lifesteal and damage shields and anti-synergy, I thought it was. This guy's going to get another attack buff, which is pretty spooky. My champion is just rolling them. Alright, as long as my guy on the top lives, I'm okay with this. He is living. Not killing, though. Which is actually a bit of a shame. And I can't kill because they've got shields on them, so... I think this guy's gonna get through me. Because, yeah, the morsels don't do damage, so... Alright, it is what it is. I can move some people around here, which probably is not a terrible idea. In fact, I assume the move effect happens here. Because you die anyway to the AoE damage, so I might as well kill you both on the same turn. But yeah, I'm not going to kill this guy, sadly. He lives on 2. Hit me. Oh, there is a monster that does damage. Okay. Alright. Apply Trample. Should probably go on my strongest unit, which is realistically going to be the guy at the top. Play one of those. With Trample as well, you probably should take this. And then 2 Train Stewards are going somewhere. I guess one is going to go on the bottom. Doesn't really change the mathematics of this for me. How many Divine Shields have you got still? 8. We'll put a Train Steward behind you, I suppose. And then I literally have no use for anything else. I really don't want to put a Train Steward on the top floor. I don't have the space for it. I'd like to be able to put 2 morsels on this floor in turn and do the, you know, the shenanigans from that. So yeah, I think that literally is my turn. And actually, currently, of all the floors, I think it's my champion that's currently doing, like, the least amount of work. Not bad work, but he's not quite punchy enough. Give this guy lifesteal? Yes. Add more damage on my trampling unit? Yes. You can have a damage shield as well, don't mind me. You can have another damage shield as well, I suppose. And can I fit a guy anywhere? I know I can't duplicate this, but I'll just take it. No one's missing health, I think. So, there's no real reason to play the Restore. No one's even taking damage, so... Get trampled. Let's have a feast. Honestly, I think what we've done here is actually the best way around. I was going to put Morsel Master and Morsel Maker together, but... they seem to be pretty good on different floors, and actually we're just feeding the Gorger. And the Gorger's just softening everyone up before they go up to the Master. And then this guy's just here sort of like as a cheerleader. My champion. I'm sorry, are you a boss? You're dead to these 2 guys. Are you okay? I mean... seriously, you guys okay? You're not killing, like, the guard dog. It's crazy. Alright. What's your thing? Oh, you just got a lot of stats. Okay. Yeah, you're not that scary. And I ran out of Divine Shields just now. That's funny. Sacrifice. Add 3 uncommon or rare morsels to your hand. Kill a friendly unit to play this card. Ooh. Oh, I see. So you should actually sacrifice the morsels, probably, to get more morsels. I don't want to reduce floor room. I think that's actually what I want to increase. I don't feel desperate for cannibalize either. I think we're okay with morsels right now. We skip. One unit that draws me cards is somewhat tempting, actually, because there is, like, 1 floor space on the top floor I'm not using right now. Rooted stops them from moving between floors. Okay, that's also pretty good. And then Consume to apply even more spikes to a unit. I mean, my big guard dog, I can see that being useful. But I think I'll just grab the Custodian to throw on the top floor and fill out the roster. kind of want to go to the shop, but equally, it's like the shop I don't want to go to. I'm not really that enamored by spells right now, but maybe I should be. Maybe I should be upgrading my morsel spell, since I'm using them every single turn. But I kind of just want to go this way. Oh, this is how you heal. Alright, we'll go right. I've got so much money, we might as well use it. Gain Permafrost. This card will not be discarded at the end of the turn. Frozen is removed when a card is played. I play like every card of my deck as soon as I get it, so... You know, it doesn't feel that good. 13 damage here could be nice, I guess, just to, like, snipe something. That's probably acceptable. Morsel Miner becoming 0. Let me take this up, actually, just so it could potentially snipe a unit. I think that's reasonable. I'm going to purge a card as well. I think these restores don't have much value anymore with what I'm doing. Oh, turn a spell into consume. Okay, hang on a minute. When played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. Seems insane with this. I want to play this morsel as often as possible, so... Yes. We can put this on the restore. Restore 22 health, regen 1, and it gets removed from my deck. Perfect. What I want to do anyway to these cards. And another spell minus 1. Let's start putting on the Shade Splitters, because I do want to be able to play them as freely as I possibly can. I can't reroll again. Okay, fair enough. I'll spend one more time on Purge. Don't purge that card. I'll purge this, Restore. And I'm contented with this. Alright, my next random event. As you pass a terrain graveyard, you notice several of your fallen allies. Within the beasts of gnarled steel lie now extinguished pyre shards. Even further inside the rubble, you can make out some last protected treasures. Perhaps, if you were to relight the pyre shards using some of your own, the trains would reveal their value. Okay, I can either get a Hearthstone, upgrade a unit with 25 health, but I lose 3 health. Lose 6 and get Blood for Blood. When your pyre kills a unit, restore 5 pyre health. I understand. Lose 10 pyre health, get Petrified Heart. Friendly units get plus 10 hearts and heartless. They cannot be healed. We are not taking the last option. I think we'll take the Hearthstone. And again, we just want this guy to live as long as is humanly possible. So I think we just give him more and more health. Another battle? Why not? Enemy units enter with armor? Don't care. I should really be checking these guys as well. He has multi-strike 4. Yikes. Oh, that's the boss. Never mind. Recover. Restore 10 health to friendly units after combat. And slay, gain rage. Don't worry, you're not going to be slaying any of my units. They are simply too strong. Okay, we have an insane amount of energy. Unfortunately, I've not drawn the card that I want to play on my opening turn. That's fine. You have sweep. That's alarming. Okay, so you're the issue. You're the big issue, in fact. I need to do as much damage to you as is humanly possible here. Because you're going to kill my morsels. I think Morsel Master goes on the top floor immediately. And get buffing him, because he's going to need to have to take out this guy. And then I can put this guy on this floor to protect this guy, but I don't really need to, because he gets lifesteal anyway. Equally, I might as well do some damage. So I'll throw you on the bottom floor. If he dies during the process, he dies during the process. And actually, I'm fine with that. You're literally here to do 5 more damage. We're going to get that thing, so don't worry about it. Shadow Eater goes onto this floor. He's not going to be able to eat anything, though. Unless I Primal Dust a morsel, which actually might be the right play. Weirdly. No one on this floor has... whatchamacallit. Sweet. Yeah, you like to put the student in front. The only reason I didn't is because he was going to get swept anyway by this guy, so I figured he might as well get as many attacks in as possible before that eventually occurs. I unironically think I'm going to Prismal Dust a morsel here, so that he doesn't get killed. Because then his effect will trigger, he'll do 10 to both, which will hit this guy at the back. And then there's a pretty good chance I'm able to kill through both with Trample. Maybe. It's 2 times 0. I'm stupid. I forgot that's not the way that works. For some reason in my head I got it, like it was going to give me 1, but it's not +1. It's I'm thinking of like whatchamacallit. I'm thinking of Slay the Spy when you upgrade some of the X spells, it gets X +1. It's not X +1. It's X +0. All right, doesn't matter. I basically just burnt the spell for no reason. I've made my life harder. If this guy gets through at the top, so be it. He isn't, but the guy behind him is, which is not great. You go here. The problem with playing a morsel on that floor is they're going to get instantly just gibbed, so let's not worry about that. And you've got sweep as well. Ah, why have y'all got sweep? Okay, we should eat here then, I suppose. And is there a guy I want to pull forwards? Yeah, I'd probably like to pull you forwards, although you're dying already, so maybe I don't care. Maybe I pull the sweeper forwards. Because the other guy's not hitting me anyway, so who cares? And then you would die to the sweep, so I can't really play you there. I could put you on the top floor, but I don't like wasting your space. That being said, if I just put you at the front right now, you're going to die anyway. If I put you at the back, does that actually cause me to get another kill? I think it doesn't. Actually, I need to put you here. It's kind of awkward. I want to kill this guy at the front so he doesn't hit my pyre. I think I've accepted the guy behind is going to hit the pyre. That kills one guy. Okay. Not perfect, but... I feel like this, like, battle is like my ultimate counter. Just sweeping damage is so brutal. But we're getting there now. And it was one hit on the pyre. Right, the guy at the top is not a sweeper. He's also dead. Fill out that row. This guy is unfortunately going to just cause me to experience great pain. Fill out that row, and again, we're kind of just like tapped everywhere right now. I guess I'll play another guy up here, even though I don't duplicate him. I kind of wanted that sweeper to live there. It's not the end of the world. finally have got Umbral Stone. A little bit late, but here it is. I'll put Trample on you. Get the Super Morsel 5 million there. You might as well eat a guy. And we are nearly full at the top. I guess you can slot in here. And simply put, the other cards don't matter. I'll do that, and I'll do that. Oh, the Morsel Master Dupe overwrites the effect. Oh, yeah, I see. It's above the capacity. Interesting. Okay. That's good to know. I forgot that was a mechanic. I thought there was a hard limit. Okay, that guy is pretty strong. I'll give you that. But I think we just get our, like, our main guy giga buffed. Hard limit is 7 no matter the size. Okay. Get some Divine Shield, please. And then you guys are just going to need a miracle. Alright, that's as good as I can do. I suspect we're still going to stop you on the second floor, but... I forgot the morsel was going to do a bit of damage there. Okay. Multi-attack unit into a Thorns unit. Surely it's not going to be a good day for you. And sorry, Wildwood Custodian, we just never found a use for you. It's not to say that I think you're necessarily bad, but... I should have looked at what's in there. Alright, whatever. We're not quite picking up the kill here. But I'm doing enough that I feel happy about things. But perhaps we're not unfair enough right now. We're ready, by the way. I think we're ready. So yeah, we win here. And that makes me even more winning. Doesn't really matter though. It is a bit alarming, though, because this is not the end yet, right? Add 3 Excavated Ember. Consume, gain 2 energy, draw 1. More energy cheat for the energy cheat master. Sure. Keep cheating energy. That seems reasonable. I'm not really about any of this. Alright, I need to make my units good. Ah, okay. I see. Right, remove 2 cards. I think this other restore, it's time for you to go. And probably at this point, I'm actually willing to remove a Shade Splitter. Actually, now I think about it, I'm also willing to remove a Train Steward. They literally don't matter. They're here to be killed. Plus 10 health and spikes. Give a unit quick. Quick is somewhat appealing to me. Because this guy, once he's got Giga buffed, might just start sniping units. And if I give him trample as well. I'm going to give you a bit more damage. I should really reroll here. But I'm going to give you a bit of health as well. And let me see what we get on the reroll. Wow, +1 capacity. I actually really don't want to put that on a unit, the large stone. I'll take the battle stone and just give you a bit more health so you don't get sniped by, like, thorns or something. But I think that's all I'm going to do. Although I say that, isn't the next one the final boss? No, we're actually still a bit far away from the final boss. Okay, so money has some value. Okay, let me just leave. Oh, I've not even fought the second boss yet. Never mind. I still only got one of these. The historian makes his way towards the train in his unusual carriage. Hellboard, how fortunate I am that our travels have finally crossed paths. I am recording the events of Armageddon for the posterity. Possibly futile, I know, but I shall make a fortune if you do somehow succeed. So would you rather characterize yourself as honest, aggressive, or stealthy? Honest, get the gift of gratitude. You purge, which removes from my deck permanently. Gain 40 times, I assume energy? Yes. Gold. That's pretty good with my deck because I do a lot of energy cheating. Your pyre gets 1 attack for every 10 gold you have. And I can steal from him. Deal 2 damage to an enemy unit, slay, you get 50 gold. Okay. One of the things you like about this game, you get to see all the bosses. Yeah, I can see why that works. So you could literally say, I'm not going to build this deck because this guy's coming up. Give me more money, or the potential for more money. There's a few turns we end with a lot of mana. I know it gets purged, potentially. Maybe there's a way for me to duplicate that card in some regards, or remove the purge effect. Alnos Guardians at Spell Shield 5. Fel empowers units with armor. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't worry about the spell damage. Oh, I forgot about these fucking angel things. They can't move, but they basically just block attacks, right? Yeah. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. We might want to change our ordering here. Morsel Master is definitely going on the top again. I might put Penumbra on the second floor, though, this time. Because I kind of want my AoE damage to snipe the bottom floor, ideally. So let's try this. And I'll give you some more damage. I do appreciate I might not kill some of these guys anymore, but I think this is, like, good in the long term. This should go on the top. I need Trample, ideally, to, like, deal with these guys, but I don't think I'm going to quite get there. Eat a guy. I'll kill one of these guys, I suppose. Which does buff the other guys. Am I okay with that? Actually, I don't know if I'm okay with that. I think I should just let them all go up then. Who cares? Although they're all going to get buffed already. It's guaranteed. Wait, if I do this... No, I think this is fine. We just get trample, right? And that solves my problems, question mark? I don't think it does solve my problems, but... It does not solve my problems. So these guys are going to get through. Nearly a misplay. You're coming down here now, buddy. We've changed things slightly around here. These 2-1s now going to pop on me, which is very nice. We want you every single time to be up here. Train steward, get killed, buddy. I don't want you my deck. Yeah, some more nerds are going to get through, but they're probably going to be the last ones. I finally got my Umbral Stone a little bit late. Whoops. It's fine. It's still like... Hang on a minute. I should do this on this floor then, right? He's got an incant as well. I'm stupid. Theoretically, I was right, but in practice, I was stupid about it. Again, we should do this on the floor without the incant, guys. There you go. You give me more draw. Honestly, give me more attack. This nerd is going to get through. But that'll be the last guy. For certain this time. All the angels... Well, almost all the angels are dead. I put myself in the perfect amount of health as well. So you're dead. I could just gain a shit ton of money here, and I'm really tempted to do it. 200 gold. And I sort of don't care about the rest of this turn. Send it. Just send it. Okay, my champion is taking some damagios, but he's also killing someone back. You're not an incanter. You're also deceased, but that's fine. We're now kind of in a situation where we're just motoring. Seems reasonable. Fine, just get rid of a guy. And then you eat this guy. Eat this guy. And eat this guy. Found all my excavated embers. Literally every single one of them. Cool. But the deck kind of plays itself at this point. We just need to put you up there. I really want the one that gives me more energy now. For the morsels to go on the top floor. And I'm going to try and set up a turn where I put a shit ton of Divine Shield and so on. And that's literally like my game plan now. So I'm going to hold all of these, I think. Oh, I draw cards. Wait, can I see what cards I'm about to draw into? That's the discard pile. There is nothing in my draw pile, so it's literally anything in my discard pile right now. I'll intern. Right, we might as well just go for it at this point. The turn ends anyway. Well, the turn's probably going to end anyway. You keep getting giga buffed. I can't move a boss, come on. More energy, please. More energy, please. Why not get some lifesteal? Probably good. And more energy, please. And honestly, the bottom row almost kills the boss anyway. And that's my weaker row. But my champion actually picks up a kill. Crazy. Also, I take 0 damage. Shard Channeler. Spikes on friendly units deal more damage. We're not too spiky, so we won't worry about that. Kindle. Consume. Gain 2 times the amount of energy. I see the potential, like, joy from that, but I don't really have a card that does enough with mana. I've got 1, but it really is just 1. Draw X and apply -1 energy to those cards. I see. Okay, unironically, I think this could be good for me, though. And I still think we just grab more guys per floor. I don't feel like I need the energy. I kind of just cheat energy anyway. And I don't desperately need draw. It's not bad, but give me more yellow. Give me more room. Possibly the overkill that I think, because I assume that the hard cap of 7 is still a hard cap of 7, and I've just opened it out to 7 anyway, but it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing I desperately need to duplicate right now either. Whenever you play a spell that would ascend or descend an enemy, apply daze. That never happens. As long as you have at least 25, lose 25 gold when you take higher damage in combat instead of taking damage. Yes. 680 gold, that seems like a pretty good deal. It's more health, so I'll take it. And at this point, we kind of just don't care anymore. In fact, the best thing I think I can do is purge, just get rid of another train steward. I literally don't want them in my deck anymore. Other than to, like, perish. That's what I want them for. The Bone Shaker stops near an abandoned remains of a train, looking to belong to a merchant. The train still seems to have some wares. A few remaining goods from the clans of Awoken, Stygian Guard, and Umbra are out in the open for the taking. But taking something may cause the abandoned remains to fall to pieces. Which clan's artifact do you take from the collapsing train? Hard cap is 7 units, not 7 slots. Oh, so do you mean the hard cap is 7 unit? Oh, just 7 people in general? Okay, I see what you mean. Get an Awoken consumable card, get a Stygian Guard consumable card, get a Umbra. If I can't see what the cards are, it's really like, let Jesus take the wheel. Umbra is probably the most sensible take because, you know, I am Umbra. But let's take something stupid. Let's take Awoken. Wait, Awoken's my other class. Whoops. And I think it's Stygian Guard. Consume, get regen. Honestly, I kind of don't care. I possibly should care, but I don't. Oh, you can still do it. Apply 6 Frostbite to enemy units. Is that to all units? You know what? I'll take this. I don't think it's particularly good with my build, but it does give me some sort of other spell damage, which I might be happy with. Okay, and then it collapses. Fair enough. And then my champion, I can give him trample and more damage. Yes, please. That's the juice I wanted. The morsels give him health, and then he goes crazy with it. Let's have battle enemy units appear on each floor. That's pretty spooky. I know I turned every single one on so far, but I think I'm not going to turn this one on. I feel like this is just not worth it. I've got 500 gold anyway. Who cares? And all this is going to do is just drain my vault, so... I could gain 400, but I could easily lose 400 just turning this on, so... Let's not do it. Right, Penumbra is here. So is my Shadow Eater build. I think we're just going to do it immediately. Custodian, get to the top floor. And Penumbra, you get on this floor. The morsel, I think, will go to... Let's put it on this guy so that he eats at the end of the turn and does 10 more damage. It's actually going to kill the back unit, which is very nice. And then this Prismal Dust. It's 10 Divine Shield. It's anti-synergistic with Lifesteal. I do appreciate that. But... it's really good here right now. Alright, we're killing this guy with my Custodian. Also with Morsel Master, who's now here. And let's start duplicating the morsels. We can actually get another morsel on that top floor as well, which is pretty nice. Train Steward, you're here to be killed. No offense, buddy, but I simply don't care. I'm also going to burn this card. Just do as much damage to this guy as possible. Remember, I scaled during the course of this battle, so we might as well just, you know, spend cards that deal damage early so that we potentially stop people getting to the pyre. And if we stop getting people to the pyre early, then I think we're just completely okay. There's, like, nothing to fear at that point. Like, this guy's going to get through, but it's not the end of the world. But in a few turns' time, it just won't happen. There's no chance he gets through. That's fine, by the way. Honestly, just kill this guy. I don't want him in the squad. Dude, I can put another guy on this floor as well. That's quite nice. So yeah, so he's going to get through, but he's going to be the only guy that gets through. I think. Cost me 25 gold. Sure. It is what it is. And then, yeah, we're killing this guy now. So I won't change anything there. You might as well do this because you've got Super Divine Shield 5 million. And I guess my issue right now, I took this card saying, like, you know, this is going to be insanely good, but I have, like, a limit to how good this can be. And it's the limit of the number of units I can put on a board, which is quite funny. But we'll play a few more cards, get a few more guys out there. You know what, actually, this has not been too bad. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm just going to not let you do it. Get away from me. I think you might be dying anyway, but... Alright, what are we looking at on the top floor? The guy is actually living. Also, you're injured. What is happening here? These are not acceptable things. You need lifesteal. That'll get you good again. Get rid of it. I'm so close to killing him. Damn, I can't get him. Alright, one more guy is going to sneak through. But that'll be the last guy. I've also got 12 energy right now. The other 25 gold gone. Thank you. Get to the front, nerd. Any more room on the top? Kind of. Nah. Nah. Alright. How much damage are we doing to this boss? Basically half his health. That's pretty reasonable to me. more than half his health now. Actually, we should do this here, because he'll live through one more turn. Yeah, pretty reasonable damage. Alright. And then you guys just go on the second floor. So I think we should not spend down to, like, no money in this game. Because I think we should leverage Golden Vault in case something, like, truly awful happens. This battle's over. Should really just push the end turn button. But playing cards... entertaining now. Trigger feeding on units with eaten abilities. That works with... I assume it's Gorge, right? Or is it specific ability that says eaten? Or is it the morsels themselves? Can you not preview the card to see what, like, the morsels can be? Oh, it is an effect of the morsel. But I assume the eating effect means it actually gets removed, so it will trigger the Gorge effect as well, by proxy. Let's do it. I think we're approaching a point right now where it triggers the effect so you can place new morsels, but does it trigger the Gorge effect as well? Actually, I guess I can check that myself. What does Gorge say specifically? Yeah, when it eats a unit, so I assume that would trigger together. Oh, I can descend units. I don't think I want to play with that descension game. I'm actually pretty happy with what I'm doing right now. I don't need any of these. Alright, I think I've hit a point now where there is a card I actually want to duplicate. And it is this one. I doubt I'm doing much here, to be truthful. Maybe we purge a card. Like, we don't need the train stewards. They're just here to be killed. They're not completely worthless, though, so maybe I'll hold on to one. Is that literally like my last unit, though? It is my last unit. So I think we just leave. I could, I guess, improve him, but I don't really care about improving him. It only becomes risky if one of my units that, you know, I plan to win the game with dies. Then, like, my life becomes a bit scary. Friendly units get +1 attack per stack of spikes. That's actually pretty good with some of my guys. When you play your 20th morsel unit of the battle, deal 150 to enemies on all floors. Yes. I mean, that's the fun option, so I'm taking it. And that's actually pretty disgusting as well. You know what? I'll take it this way. I did say, you know, don't spend down to nothing. I've spent down to 15. But I think we bought some good stuff there. Friendly units enter with SAP 3. Oh, they get stronger and stronger over time. I guess. Right? Or is it my units that come in with SAP? Maybe it's my units, because it says friendly, but I assumed it meant friendly for the enemies, but it might be friendly in my context. Well, this is a pretty good opening. If I Awoken Rail Spike, that's not going to actually be good. In fact, that would be terrible right now. But I might be able to play everything in my hand on this turn. I just need to be careful to not get destroyed by this guy before I actually set up properly, but... You have multi-strike, you're not sweeping me. Yeah, it's sap on me. Okay, that makes more sense. You're quick, so you attack first. Draw, baby. This is 0 for the entire battle now. I think it was 0 anyway, but it is still 0. You can get lifesteal because I need you to, like, recover. More energy next turn, please. And... I think we just keep getting you Giga buffed. And honestly, Train Steward, just sit in front of this guy and get killed. That's your job. I think we're good already. Famous last words. You need trample. And if I trigger an eating here, you die early. Which is obviously really good. Oh, it's on the floor. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, this boss doesn't seem too bad. I think I'm going to burn the crystalline seeds as well, just to help kill a guy a bit faster. Let me try and put it on you, but I might live to regret that. Oh, I hit the boss as well. I didn't intend to do that, but sure. That works. Yeah, Sap is just lowering my attack, which is, like, annoying, but not the end of the world. It just means that I'm taking a bit too long to get going. And I was already spending some time to get going anyway. But I think I've got enough health anyway on my higher to not really worry about it. And now we're gonna, like, super scale this guy because I duplicated this card in particular. What just happened? Everyone just exploded. I don't understand. Oh, I played my 20th guy, didn't I? Yeah. So 150 damage across the board. Okay, well, that means I just win. I think. That's pretty disgusting, actually. Yeah, this making of a morsel thing, which has holdover, and I've got 2 copies of it, and I duplicate the things that come out of it, are actually, like, truly, like, disgusting now. I mean, you're dead already. I mean, you eat a guy, I guess. You can eat a guy, I guess. The 13 damage sort of doesn't matter. I guess I'll put it here, because why not? I'm not even looking at what the guys do anymore. I'm just assuming I'm fine. Has anyone got something annoying? No, not really. Alright, let's play a bunch of morsel miners on the top floor. You take a lifesteal guy. Take one of these guys as well. Why not? You might as well take another one of these guys. Do I want to float all my mana? I guess. Why not? Who cares? Again, more morsel miners. Funnily enough, these morsel miners, I distinctly remember them. I also remember this guy, the morsel master. I think this is not the first time I've done something like this before. And it is really disgusting. Like, he's 142, 157 with trample and quick. That's pretty disgusting. Anyone injured? Anyone need any help? No? We good? Right, we're good. Repeat the process? Sure, I'll repeat the process. There's nothing getting through that top floor. It ain't happening anymore. And even this Penumbra guy now, he's got 114 attack. That's pretty disgusting. Alright, final wave. He's gonna get through the bottom floor. But he ain't getting through the top floor, I'm telling you that now. Nom nom nom. Delicious. Can't move this guy. I can kill this guy before he attacks me, though, which is probably a good idea since he does 20 damage. And then I'm just going to have a lark. This is not the right play, but I'm just going to hit it on this guy. It nearly kills the boss. We're very close to it. So we did all that setting up for the Morsel Master. Didn't need him. From the start, I should have known. It's the champion that is going to get us there. You can have some morsels. I'll finally use Restore. Enjoy. And ladies and gentlemen, it may have been 4 years, but I still got it, baby. A Dublinsky on, whatever it's called, Ascension Zero as this game. Pretty good. Oh, and I forgot this. It shows you like all the combinations that you've done or not done. Very cool. So there were some things I didn't quite get around to doing, but yeah, not too bad. Anyway, I'll definitely come back and play a few more of these before the game releases. We'll try and check out like every single combination. Not every single one is in like sticking with every single like thing, like, you know, sticking Awoken, sticking Hellhorn, sticking Umbra, so on and so forth. I'll pick out like, you know, Belting Remnant plus one of the classes I've not played, and then we'll do like the final one with, you know, one of the classes we have played already, and then that'll get us ready in time for the second game coming out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, YouTube. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, comment, and subscribe? Everything helps me out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.